So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Havertz. Caught offside that time. Thuram. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Martinelli bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Asllani. Now it's Martinez.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Now that's a fine challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Thuram. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Big chance! That's another chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. Zielinski. Rice. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough. Thuram! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
White. Barella. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's fan support out wide, and he's intervened well there. Saka. Merino. Havertz. Now he's off and running. Thuram. Well read, nice interception. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Half an hour played now. Passes short and sharp. Havertz! Really well taken goal. How very smart. He just got it right.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Bisek clears it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Merino. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. Carlos Augusto is there, and he can get that clear. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Martinez. And he welcomes it in. He is through. Can he finish? They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Mikel Merino promptly onto that, and that is that. Done delicately. Martinez gets flagged offside. Oh, good ball. Turned. Havertz! Here's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Inter Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Merino. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zalewski. Now Martinez. Zielinski. Ashlani. That's been cut out, well played. Merino. And that could set him on his way. Has a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And he's picked out the run. That is a... Can he finish? Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Havertz.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they can counter here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Havertz is firing after that one.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Tierney. Engages and forces him off the ball. Martinez delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Havertz. And he cuts out the supply. Merino. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Havertz! Oh, it's coming up. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Merino.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barella. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Tierney does really well there. He is strong. Rice. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pass is just off target.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Merino. That is good alertness. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's played forward. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Martinez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with...
Goes in for the header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Moved on forwards. That is good alertness. Sterling. Now it's Martinelli. Zinchenko. And he's in on goal. Now the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Martinelli. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barella, spread out to the left. Oh, well played, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barella. Malaysia do look a team on a mission.
Hello everybody, and
They seek
welcome
today to confirm
today's
promotion, preferably in style, but as a bare minimum, by way of the all-important point they still require. It is undoubtedly the biggest game for many in the crowd, and indeed for most on the field of play. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Malaysia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Calhanoglu. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Neymar. Demichelis promptly onto that, and that is that.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Calhanoglu spread out to the left. Renan Lodi looking to hit the byline here. That's been cut out, well played. Sunset. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Malaysia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Shot a goal! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. James kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar is in a really good position out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Bout of passing here, really. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Calhanoglu and Sunset. James. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nunez! Great chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Malaysia take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. A real chance if he can get through. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann. And here's Nunez. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Malaysia with the corner, they're first. He's got tall. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Walker defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a look and place it forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Darwin constantly looking for the ball into the box. He has found the way through. Oh no, this does not look good. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta. Here's Griezmann. Oh, important interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Hernandez. Bellingham. Messi. Here's Rodri. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Haaland. Oh, great. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? He's going for goal. Decent enough try.
Rodri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Fires it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps moment. Conte! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pulls it back. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Darwin. Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Neymar. The fullback is in acres of space here. He gets big. Costa Curta with the clearance.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams can get it clear. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Coming on the field,
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. But Nunez! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bellingham. Nunez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Malaysia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Conte. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Malaysia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, what a ball! In with the challenge. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's... Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely aimed pass.
For this match was 71,649.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Kulusevski purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Nunez, shapes to shoot! They've scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency.
Real chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Malaysia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Malaysia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21, Darwin Núñez. Coming on the field, number 23, Beckham.
And it's
7,
Maradona.
David Villa.
Maradona goes on a charge down the left. David Villa. Malaysia can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, this looks sharp. De Ligt. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, and Beckham! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Malaysia have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Rodri. And it's Salah. De Ligt. And Koundé. And De Ligt. Oh, good-looking ball. Maradona might just make this. And here's Maradona. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been
Maradona.
indicated.
Oh, nice touch. Mbappe. Kulusevski. Valverde. Mbappe. Sporting could have here their final chance. Costa Curta clears it away. And that will be it. Malaysia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid display of Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. There's the whistle, and here we go. Bissek getting this one clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pavard does well to get it back. And he's whipped it across. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Just the keeper to beat! Hits one! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's taking no chances there. Zielinski did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That has not gone well. Barella, who played through for the wide man. Dumfries. Acerbi. Here's Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Martinez. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pass somewhat off target. Barella. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Martinez. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bissek kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram, Zielinski, and that's decent hit! And he has a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zielinski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's had a hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
The ball's gone astray. Martinez, brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not the most accurate pass. DiMarco. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ball's out once more.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Barella, and he's intervened well there. Dumfries. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Asllani. And here's Thuram. Now it's Martinez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Zalewski. Great hit! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, that's a key interception. DiMarco. Bisek. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Martinez. That is a brilliant interception. Pavard gets it clear. Barella. Calhanoglu. Zielinski. And here's Thuram. Thuram finds himself offside. DiMarco. And the half-time whistle goes. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter have been the team that have had the...
Great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Inter Milan. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Nicely weighted ball. Martinez. And that is masterful defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And Martinez! Barella. Martinez. Just about up to the hour now. Zalewski. Shot a goal! In he goes again! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Dumfries. Barella.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's... Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ashlani. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. DiMarco. Now it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram, driving forward. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. He has found the way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Martinez. Defending of the desperate variety.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23, numero 31. Lasciano il campo per il numero 16.
Should have put that one away.
The Mkhitaryan really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Thuram. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Arnautovic! Zielinski gets good distance on it.
Well, they...
Çalhanoğlu! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Such good technique.
Now it's Correa. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
In with a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Çalhanoğlu. Correa. Can he get onto this? Correa. Lovely feet. And he skips past his man.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Oh, they
recupero.
could be caught out here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Arnautovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's only too happy to take that back. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram is steaming forward.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played. Barella. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Stood up well to him there. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. That was... Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Zielinski with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Barella. Zalewski. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Zielinski. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a throw-in. Played towards the other side. He's looking to set free a runner. Yamal and Kubasi. That has been slung wide. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. De Vrij did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Carlos Augusto cuts it out, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the runner. Oh, great chance! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Thuram. Pedri out to the right. De Jong. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played right into his path. And that was very necessary. Kubasi. It's Pedri.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Barella. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ashlani. Back into the middle. Zielinski. And that's played in low. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And the shot! Barella. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Stefan de Vrij. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Inter ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Zalewski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rafinha. Martinez. Yamal might just make this.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Pedri looking to get on the end of this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. In again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Christensen. De Jong. And he's there to retrieve it. Well read, nice interception. Zalewski. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's gone searching crossfield. Dani Olmo. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Almost an hour gone. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hit into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
He gets big. Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time. Thuram! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Cambio di giocatori.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pablo Torre.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Ferran Torres! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He has found the way through. Acerbi. Chance here to counter. Zalewski. He can run onto that. Now it's Martinez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pablo Torre. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pablo Torre turns and goes back.
Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Gavi. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zalewski. Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Real pressure penalty, this.
And he scores! Back in business!
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Martinez. He's picked his...
There's the hit! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Martinez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, we're on the way. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's really well manoeuvred. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is. but he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
Yeah, oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, Shomurodov! There it is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Martinez. Angelino. And reclaimed it in a trice. Up towards the front line. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pellegrini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Martinez might just make this. Martinez. Thuram.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Selmakers.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Angelino. Pellegrini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hummels goes sliding in. Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Barella.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Thuram, he's picked his way through. Keeper's ball. Paredes. To Cristante. Selmakers.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pellegrini. Good read, needed to be. Zielinski. Thuram. Zielinski. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zalewski.
That was lovely, that.
Hits one! It's loose. That's another chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
There could be danger here. It's run loose here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot has another go. It's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 38esimo.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Now it's Thuram. And he cuts out the supply. Zaccagni might just make this. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He won't be happy with that one. Martinez. Zalewski. No way through. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Brilliantly cut out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Gigot cuts out the pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Look at the space here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Neither side yet able to find the net. Asllani, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dia. Asllani. Barella. Zalewski. And here's Thuram. Great defending, strong and determined.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he was quick to react.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lazio upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Hits one! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He is through here. Zielinski! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's headed upfield. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Dia. Zielinski. And he's being shifted off it. Dia. Rovella. That's a shade optimistic. He's gone forward. Martinez chasing after it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Stood up well to him there. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Zalewski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's off and running.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Martin, there's the hit! They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again then.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Gigot wins the duel this time. Oh, can he get onto this? Dia. And he's picked out the run. Just eases him off the ball.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that's a key interception. Dia. Castellanos. And a header! This time, surely! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, what has happened here? Zalewski. Oh, important interception. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. Zalewski in acres of space out wide. Martinez. Great chance! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Nuno Tavares. Oh, super find. And that has been clubbed away. Chips it through. Martinez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's found some space here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Inter Milan. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Castellanos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Thuram. Zielinski. Zielinski!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break, and look,
very, very threatening.
Well read, nice interception. Barella.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through here. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lazzari.
Such good technique.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just the keeper to beat! Real chance! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's had a hit! No, that's just wide. Lazzari. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vecino. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. Thuram! Decent enough try. And it's played forward. Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Lautaro. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aslani. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent hit! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
They have Thuram! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Zielinski very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have...
Thuram! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bout of passing here, really... And Martinez! Oh, easy pickings there. Zielinski. Milan are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram. Zielinski. Can he spark a counter here? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passing nice and neat. Thuram! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2. Face to... He's had a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bisek making good progress on the right-hand side. Zielinski. He's looking to set free a runner. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Reinders. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Acerbi. Oh, can he get onto this?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Shot could be on. Zielinski. Thuram. Thuram. Now it's Zielinski. Shin to shin, bite. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Inter Milan lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he welcomes it in. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Zielinski. Thuram. It's Zielinski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Aslani, he's gone for goal! Tomori. And it's Loftus-Cheek. That is good alertness. That is a great ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Zalewski. That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! The fry kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Back when it goes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Barella has created one goal already. Martinez. Can he finish? They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It's become a case of men against boys. That has been cut short. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Loftus-Cheek with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Aslani will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram chasing after it. And the pass is intercepted. Barella. Can he put it away? And he's missed it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Martinez. Zalewski. Barella. Carlos Augusto cuts out the pass. Passes short and sharp. And Martinez! He's put his foot right through that one.
Martinez put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's heaved it away. 5 minutes left on the clock. He could be in here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Acerbi spots it and intercepts. Hernandez. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jimenez. Acerbi gets over and intercepts. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's had a hit! The whistle has gone and it is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity.